Welcome, 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 everyone. Making sure as well that everyone can see me. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this Sunday Breathe Together session with SOMA Breath. Can you all hear me clearly? Thank you so much. Thank you, Paul. Thank you for interacting through bringing your thumb to the screen as well. Appreciate you all, honestly. Sunday Breathe Together with SOMA Breath. My name is Piotr Ciepiel. I'm a SOMA Breath Master Transformational Coach. Today, I will be your host, hosting this incredible journey that we have planned for you, that Nigel McCullen has planned for you. He is a SOMA Breath Master Transformational Coach. He is also one of the leaders at our SOMA Breath retreat in London, and we're going to talk about that retreat towards the end of his session. But of course, before we even start, before I get the mic over to Nigel, please make sure you use the chat right now and just type in where you are tuning in from so we can all vibrate high before the session even starts. I see some of you already have put the countries and places where you are tuning in from. So let me just read them out. We have Holland. Goeiedag, Holland. We have hello from Mari. We have the United Kingdom. Paris, bonsoir. We have California, United States. We have Bangladesh. We have New York, Denmark, Scotland, Egypt, London, UK, New York City. Sending waves back at you, Ginger. We've got Wisconsin, Canada. Ah, beautiful. What a tribe, what a community. Just make sure as well that you share this link because you can access this on YouTube, but also access the link to join the Zoom room. So you can be and you can have an immersive experience in the Zoom room because you'll be able to then to read the chat and go through the chat with us. And then afterwards as well, you can hop on and share your experience and also ask any questions that you might be having to the SOMA Breath community, to Nigel, to myself. Let me just make sure so that I'll read out a couple of other beautiful SOMIs joining here. We have Michigan again, yes. Ohio, welcome. United States, Mexico, Oxfordshire, Tallinn, Estonia, Greece, Ontario, beautiful. The community keeps growing. We already have 98 people in the Zoom room, and I keep on admitting people as well as people are joining. Welcome. You've got people joining as well on YouTube. Phenomenal. Welcome. You're definitely where you're supposed to be. The Sunday Breathe Together sessions that are sessions where the community comes together. And if you're brand new here, welcome. Nigel will be the one explaining and going deeper into the session that he has planned for you today. And of course, on my behalf, I am welcoming you to SOMA Breath. If this is your first time here, if you've been a regular to the Sunday sessions, if you are a professional SOMA Breath facilitator, but also SOMA Breath SOMI, one of us breathing with us, coming back every Sunday, and also using the app for more live sessions if you want to be more and more with the community, breathing together, moving together. So that's all available because SOMA Breath, as I mentioned before, keeps growing, keeps expanding. But of course, these Sunday Breathe Together are free events, free online events. So welcome all. And please type into the chat on a scale from 1 to 10. How are you feeling right now in this moment? 1 being not so good, not really. And 10 being I'm already euphoric about it. We have 8 from Paul. We have Steffi 6. Kim is at 3. We have another 6. 4. Janet, we're gonna bring that up. That will be the aim of today's journey. Stacy's an 8. We have Jemina a 6. A 2. Helen, welcome. This session will be something that will definitely connect you and bring you to a higher state, a higher vibration, that we're going to increase that level of vibrational energy. We have a 6, a 7, a 9, 8, 4. Beautiful. Thank you so much for participating because this is very important for you to voice as well in the chat how you're feeling. You're actually bringing it out there. You're stating that this is exactly how I am right now, but you're also stating that I'm ready to bring that level up, to bring that bring that number higher. And we truly hope that at the end of the session, you will feel that that number has increased. Thank you all so much for participating in the chat. We've got another 7, 8, 8, 7, 10. Michelle, welcome. So happy to be here. We're so happy that you're here. Awesome. So before I even bring Nigel and give him the mic, let me just tell you a little bit about Nigel, because Nigel is, as I mentioned, a SOMA Breath Master Transformational Coach, but he's so immersed in the health and wellness space. And as a coach, he specializes in educating and empowering people. And I've seen this myself as well, because I have the absolute pleasure to know him in person. He does make this positive impact, and you are willing to change with him as your coach, as your friend. You really want to listen to what he has to say. And he makes science so approachable and so okay for everyone to actually understand it. I don't think today we're going to talk too much about science though, Nigel, not today, but on any other day when Nigel is with us, or please feel free as well to contact him. He will be the one to explain to you scientifically as well what is going on in the body when we breathe, when we move. But today, of course, Nigel's session is called Higher Consciousness Activation. Awaken your higher self, a journey beyond the mind. I love these titles. I mean, every single title has such a big, massive impact as well. And you can see as well how you can then expand into the infinite. And throughout this journey, we will, through the rhythmical breathing part, through deep meditation, we will be waking up. We will be waking up the cells in our body to connect with our intuition. Thank you all. How are we all feeling? I know you all put also in the chat how you're feeling, but are we all ready for this? Can I see some thumbs up? Yes, yes. I'm just gonna see if Jill, are you ready? Paul, you ready? Good, thank you. Kerry, ready? Arthur, fantastic. Stephen, welcome back. Dean, amazing. Okay, without further ado, thank you so much for the emoji as well. Without further ado, my friend Nigel McCullen, I am unmuting your mic. The floor is yours.
Hey, thanks, Piotr, for that amazing introduction. Thank you very much. And great to see so many people. If you were here last week, it was myself again doing the breathwork on Sunday, just the way it happened this time round. But it's great to see so many people come back as well. And once again, I'm looking forward to facilitating this session and guiding you through this journey as well. So let me just explain about what we're going to do today in this session, just to kind of go over it again. If you've heard this already, please just tune into it. So we're going to start off today with a little bit of body activation, and that is going to take only about 4 or 5 minutes. It's just really nice. We're doing something like a higher consciousness activation, is to drop down into that state where we're a bit more open and a bit more receptive to dropping into the higher consciousness and the higher self. So we'll be doing about 4 or 5 minutes of shaking, and that is just where we have this dial in front of us, and we can turn that dial up, we can turn that dial down. The floor underneath us is vibrating. We start off low, and we just kind of charge it up gently to whatever level you can get to. Shaking is such a great way of just removing stress, releasing that tension off the body, and it's allowing yourself to be able to go into that place afterwards for the meditation and allow your body just to simply relax into that moment in that space. Okay. So after we've done the activation of the body, we're going to lie down or sitting, whatever you prefer, and we're going to go through 3 rounds of breathwork meditation. Let me just break down what a round of breathwork actually looks like. So initially we have some intention setting, a little bit of an introduction, which will drop you into that state a bit more, and it'll plant that seed about what we're actually doing in this meditation today. And then 1 round of breathwork consists of rhythmic breathing, where we're going to breathe in through our nose and breathe out through our mouth, okay? Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And the technique that SOMA Breath uses is the diaphragmatic technique. So if you're not familiar with that, just simply by placing a hand on your belly and a hand on your chest, when you take that in-breath in through the nose, you're going to gently expand the belly. So you're actually letting the breath come right down low into the belly. Now, it's not that we're breathing air into the belly, but allowing the lungs to be able to expand into that space that lies beneath them and allowing you to get better depth into that breath without it coming up into the chest. We don't really want the breath to come up in the chest when we're doing something like breathwork meditation. We'll leave that for the times that we're running for the bus or we're doing a sprint or something along those lines. So nice and relaxed diaphragmatic breath. And if you're not used to it, don't worry. If you don't get it this time around, you just work a bit more at it and you'll certainly get it again next time you do it. So this is on a rhythm, and you'll hear in the music there is a count where it's going to guide you, inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 4. And this repeats itself in a loop. You just tune into that, and very quickly you become kind of automatically or subconsciously kind of involved in that rhythm without really even thinking about it too much. That puts you into a nice state of relaxation. Again, less of the external world and more of your internal world. You're starting to drop down into that really nice, relaxed place. As I said, 4 or 5 minutes of this. Each round is in for 4 and out for 4. That produces quite a nice hypnotic sort of coherent state for our bodies. Really good for this type of meditation. Now, after that phase 1 of rhythmic breathing, I'll guide you take a full breath in, and then what you do is you let go of that breath, and you breathe out to a point where you can hold your breath. And then we can call that a comfortable exhalation or breathing out all of the air in your lungs, but take it to a point where you feel comfortable, or a sweet spot. And here's where we hold our breath. We actually pause the breath there. There's no breath going to come in. There's no breath going to go out. We hold the breath. If you're familiar to breath work and you're quite experienced with that, you'll be able to hold your breath for a bit longer. But this is your first time. You're not quite there yet. Maybe within that first 30 seconds, you'll find that your body starts to shake a little bit. And that's just a little normal reaction. Your body's just unaware of what's going on, and it just feels a bit unfamiliar to all these little signs and symbols. Your body's just responding in a way it feels best. So what we encourage you to do there is when that happens, just delay it maybe 5 seconds and then take a little saving sip of air, which sounds like this. It's breathing in and breathing out. When you return back into that same breath hold you were previously in, all you've done is just topped up a little bit of air and calmed your nervous system down a little bit. Now you might end up taking 2 or 3 of those as well. Okay? So inhale, exhale, and relax. Now that goes on for about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes with those recovery sips whenever you need them. This is an exhale hold. The final phase is the phase 3, is the inhale hold. We now take a full breath in. We don't let go of it this time. We hold on to it. And as we're holding on to it, we're going to let the body really relax into the weight of the body. So kind of surrendering into it. But at the same time, the only muscle we're going to be squeezing are the pelvic floor muscles. We're going to drawing those muscles up. Those are the muscles you use to stop yourself from going to the toilet or breaking wind. Okay, so you're going to hold those muscles, not overly squeeze them, just connect with them. And almost imagine this as a light or an energy that's been pulled up through the spine and up towards your midbrain. Okay, so just to go over that really quickly, again, rhythmic breathing is phase 1, 4 or 5 minutes. Exhale and hold your breath, a comfortable spot. That's 1.5 to 2 minutes, maybe longer, with those recovery sips. And then your final phase is an inhale hold, and that's about 30 seconds. And we hold and squeeze the mula bandha, which is your pelvic floor muscles. Okay. Then we let go, return back to normal, and then repeat that another 2 rounds of that rhythm of breath. And music's going to change. I'm going to be guiding you through it, so you don't even need to remember all this stuff. Okay. Now, just a little bit of a note for people. As with everything, there is a risk involved with doing breath work. So with the rhythmic breathing, everyone can do rhythmic breathing. There's no problems with that. There are no what we call contraindications. But if you have any of the following conditions, then it's advised that you don't take part in the breath holds, the exhale hold or the inhale hold. So if you have severe critical diseases or infections, if it impairs your ability to breathe, severe uncontrolled hypertension, which is usually after a heart attack, organ failure or late-stage terminal illness, pregnancy, if you have epilepsy, a pacemaker, or an irregular heartbeat, with the exception of a doctor, permission from a doctor, you would avoid the breath holds, the exhale and the inhale. Now, on top of that, there are some conditions that you'd become aware of. So if you suffer from tinnitus, tinnitus, or hernias, then holding on to the breath for too long can maybe just aggravate that. So be mindful of this. Just come out of the breath holds if you need to. Don't get overwhelmed. You're in control. So if you were to be sitting to do your meditation, what we encourage is during the holds is to nod your chin to your chest, and that will prevent the pressure from building up within your head. Okay? So that's basically it. So today's meditation, a little bit more on this, and then we're going to get up and stand and do some shaking. Higher consciousness activation. If you were with me last week, it was all about positivity and how we can bring a life full of positivity into our life. and changing the lens, looking through a different lens and looking at a different perspective. So today it's almost a slight follow-on from that, about how we can really activate the higher consciousness and kind of lean into the interconnectedness that we all have. Okay, it's using that guidance from your higher self to keep you on the journey, the path that you are on. Okay, so I wouldn't say too much more about it. Everything is guided today, so basically, you know, when we're ready to get yourself comfortable, you're just basically going to lie there or sit there and just let me guide you on this journey. So listen to my voice, listen to the music, and just soften into it and really have a great time with it. Okay? So if we are all ready, I will just share my music, share my sound, and then we can begin. Okay, so I invite you to all stand up. We're going to start with some shaking. So get yourself a comfortable position. And we should all hear that music. Yeah, great. So up you get. Let's stand up. Let's just shake our bodies. So as I said earlier on, imagine you have that dial in front of you, and you can turn that dial up. The floor beneath you is vibrating gently. So let's just begin with a little bit of vibration, a shake through the body. It's actually bending your knees and your ankles and your hips. Just doing that gentle movement. Even the shoulders and the elbows are just that subtle movement. You're on about 3 or 4 out of 10 for that activation, for that dial. So it's really subtle at the moment. You're always in control. Very gentle, very subtle vibration going through the body. And as the music builds, we're going to slowly build with that vibration. So the ankles, the knees, the hips, the elbows, the shoulders, all starting to shake and vibrate. Here we go. Breathing in and out through your nose, out through your mouth. See the breath out as more than just an exhalation. You're actually getting rid of any tension. You're breathing out anything that no longer serves you. We can turn that dial up to a 4 or a 5 or even a 6 now, as you start to be a bit more involved in this movement. Yes, shake and vibrate the body. And if you feel that you want to turn that up even more, then turn it up another notch, a 7 or an 8. More of your body getting activated, shaking off more of that tension. Yes. Shake, vibrate. Shake, vibrate. Shake, vibrate. Shake and vibrate. And if you want to turn that up even more, go for a 9 as we shake more. Move the body more into it. That shaking's all over the body now. Getting rid of that tension, shaking off. Shaking the hips, shaking the arms. Shoulders as well. All those areas that you hold on to, any tension. Yes. Shaking together. Shake, vibrate. Really get those legs to shake, the floor vibrating underneath you, sending that shockwave up through the body. start to slowly, just relax it down, maybe a 5 or a 6. Bringing back into that calmness, a little bit less. And we're going to go straight back up again to that 7, that 8, that 9. Let the music build. Shake to the rhythm, shake to the beat. You make some faces, pull some faces, open your mouth out wide, and that jaw tension, let it go. We're turning up that dial again. We're ready to do this. Yes. 8 or a 9. Up to a 10, up to 11. Woo. Any of that remaining tension. Shake it off. Shake it off. Now we start to slow it down again, back down to a 5 or a 6. Gently slowing it down. A 3 or a 4. The music. Yes. Slowing it down, slowing it down, slowing it down. Until you're just a very gentle movement, very gentle shaking of the body, rolling the shoulders, moving your head from side to side, stretching up. Gently slow it down, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. And bring it to a stop. Beautiful. So now I invite you to come and sit down or lie down. Make your space. Headphones on if you wish. Eye mask on if you wish. And just take that second to make that space as comfortable as possible. As we just gently tune into our breath, slowing it down. To a breath in through the nose. And let it go out through the mouth. Few breaths in and out as we soften into this space, this moment. Beginning to feel the weight of our body. Beginning to feel the surface beneath you. Beginning to be present with your breath. Where the inhale becomes the exhale. Your breath wants to go fast, let it go fast. If it wants to go slow, let it go slow. Simply find that rhythm that welcomes you that suits you. Deep within the depths of our souls lies an endless reservoir of wisdom and clarity, waiting to be embraced. Yet how often do we find ourselves drifting away, feeling estranged from that profound inner knowing? So let's begin this journey back to this sacred insight. We begin with nurturing a heartfelt connection to our higher self. Engaging with our higher self can be the key that unlocks this transformative relationship, guiding us home to the brilliance and clarity that have always been ours to claim. And with each breath out, you slowly release and relax and surrender just a little bit more. We breathe gently and deeply into our belly. And we just simply allow the breath to calm and to find its natural flow again for you. And what does that feel like for you? Any resistance in the breath, it's okay. Just allow it. Notice the gentle rise and fall of your body as you breathe in and out. Take a moment to recognize everything happening in your life right now, wherever you are. Be present with the thoughts, feelings, and sensations inside of you, and without any judgment, welcoming them in. And together we say the affirmation, I am enough. Just simply repeat that in your head. I am enough. Now focus on the top of your head and imagine it lifting up. Picturing a warm light or a glowing energy shining just above you. Imagine this light as a bright golden or clear white light that gently flows down towards you. See this beautiful light entering your head, moving through your neck and shoulders as it wraps its arms around you. Feel it slowly down into your hips and all the way down to your feet, through your legs. And allow every part of your body to connect to where you are, whether you're sitting or lying down, back of your head, your hips, your legs, your feet. Picture roots growing from you into the earth below. feeling that connection, reaching down to a bright light underneath you. Invite this light to rise up through the soles of your feet, moving through your legs and hips, filling your torso, flowing into your arms, shoulders, neck, and into your head. You're experiencing your body as a beautiful, glowing light. Imagine this light expanding around you, creating a warm and protective bubble, and affirming that I am enough. If you feel weighed down or held back by something, imagine any negative feelings just simply exiting the body as grey smoke. And let your inner light change it into a bright glow. As we get ready for round one of breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, we're going to relax into this warm light without any judgment. Here we go. Let's breathe together.
In, 2,
Smooth in through the nose,
4, out,
and release
2,
gently through the
3,
mouth.
4, in, 2, 3, 4, out.
There are no gaps,
2,
there are no pauses, there are no
4,
breaks
in,
between the movements, between the
3,
breaths.
4, out, 2, 3, 4, in.
Give yourself this
2,
freedom just to be.
4, out.
Welcome whatever comes your way.
4, in, 2, 3, 4.
Smooth on your inhale,
2, 3,
and smooth on your
4,
exhale.
in, 2, 3, 4, out. 2,
Keep breathing, we keep connecting, we build that rhythm,
in,
build that
2,
beat.
3,
We become the breath.
out. 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, in, 2,
Feel the belly gently
4,
rising
out.
and sinking and releasing back
4,
down.
in, 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, in,
Beautiful.
out.
Like an ocean wave. A natural rise
In.
and fall.
Out. In,
Make each breath flow from one to the
Out.
next.
in,
That point where the inhale becomes the exhale. Make it smooth
out.
so you hardly notice that transition.
In, out. In, out. In,
As you inhale that glowing light,
out.
breathe it in. As
In,
you exhale any of that grey smoke
Out.
that's lingering in.
in, out.
Let it go.
In, out. In, out.
The inhale is the exhale.
In,
The exhale is the inhale.
out.
Each breath flows into the next.
In, out.
That natural loop of the breath.
In,
Seamless. Effortless.
out. In, out. In, out.
You may feel the natural boundaries of your body beginning to soften, to relax.
Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out.
You're doing amazing. Keep going, keep breathing, keep connecting. As we get ready for our first breath retention. Oxygenating all the cells. All the cells.
In. Out. In. Out. In. Out.
And now together. Take the full breath in, breathe in. And then exhale. And hold your breath. With a comfortable exhale. Soften, surrender, and trust. Your corners of your eyes, your jaw, your shoulders, your hands. Just simply immerse yourself in this exhilarating experience of witnessing your brain in action. The stunning dance of electric impulses igniting. And if you have that urge to breathe, then override that urge for a few seconds more and take that saving sip of air if you need to. The symphony of information flowing. The breathtaking moments and movements swirling within your brain, your mind, your very essence of thought. Release any worries. But if you find it hard in this to see anything or feel anything, then simply just surrender to the silence and let the intention wash over you, inviting in a profound sense of awareness to bloom within. And now, together, let's take that full breath in. So breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. And here we hold, and here we squeeze, and we direct all the energy up, 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 up through the spine. Allow the rest of the body to stay relaxed, but pull and engage with those pelvic floor muscles, with the mula bandha. And again, it's the light, it's the golden light, it's the white light that you're drawing up to the top of your head, above your head. And you're holding there, just a few more seconds, holding. And then letting go. With a sigh, or just simply letting go. And allow your breath to come back to its natural rhythm, its natural pace. And just simply be with this moment. And be with this space. Immersing yourself in this glowing white light, this golden light, this sphere of light. And just sit with your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions, knowing that the affirmation is, I am enough. Just simply repeat that once again in your head. I am enough. what that means to you, what that resonates within you of being enough. Just simply being in this moment, in this space, this nothingness, but the interconnectedness with everything around you. The simplicity of bringing it all together. And as we prepare for round 2, turn your gaze inward. Gently guide your awareness down through your body to the sacred space of your heart. The heart is intuitive. It knows even before the brain. And as we revisit our rhythmic breathing, imagine that when you breathe in, you breathe into that space. Breathe into your heart. Breathe into that area. So once again, let's get ready to breathe in a rhythm, to breathe in a beat, to breathe in the light, and to carry that forward all the way through. In for 4 and out for 4. Together. Breathing as one. The SOMA Breath tribe. Each and every one of us connecting with each other through our breath. All breathing together at the same time. Here we go.
In, 2, 3.
Smooth on the inhale once again.
Out. 2.
And releasing on the
3,
exhale.
4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 2.
If it helps to place a hand on your heart, a hand on your
In,
chest,
2, 3.
and help direct that inhale in through that space.
2, 3, 4. In.
A ball of light that glows intensely with every breath in.
2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2,
The inhale, the exhale.
4.
Once again,
2, 3, 4.
fusing with each other.
2, 3.
A natural loop together.
Out. 2, 3.
Let's breathe.
In. 2, 3, 4. Out.
I am enough.
3, 4.
I am enough.
2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out.
If you want to enhance this process and this practice,
In.
and on the inhale, just gently allow your pelvic floor muscles to squeeze and draw up,
In.
and let go on your exhale as you release.
Out. In.
Squeezing gently
Out.
and letting go.
In.
Bringing up that light, that energy
Out.
to every breath in and every breath out.
In. Out.
Beautiful.
In.
Keep breathing, keep connecting.
Out.
At one with the breath.
In. Out.
That deep relationship that has always existed
In.
with your breath. It's
Out.
always been there and always will be there.
In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out.
And once again, taking that full breath in, breathe in. And then breathe out. And hold your breath. Press the pause button. Take this moment to simply be, to truly observe the magic unfolding in your heart, the gentle pulsations, the sensations, the emotions that reside there. You have that safety, that security of knowing that at any point you can take that saving sip of air and breathe it out, returning back into your place of deep calm and meditation. Embrace the role of the observer, free from judgment. Allow yourself to watch the intricate dialogue that unfolds within, the vibrant currents of energy flowing through your body and mind. Become the observer and let the beauty of this journey wash over you. And together, we're going to take that full breath in. So breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. And hold and squeeze and send all the energy up, 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 through the spine, up into the midbrain, and hold it. Send it even higher, send it above. Send it out there to where it needs to be heard. Hold it and squeeze and direct it. Holding, squeezing, pulsating, pumping. And then release with an exhale or a sigh of good feelings. Let it go. And allow your breath to come back to its natural rhythm, its natural pace. And once again, we simply observe and be. I am enough. Now, picture yourself wandering through a breathtaking valley, surrounded by majestic mountains that are towering above you like ancient guardians. And you observe and you note that a shiver runs down through your spine as you become aware that someone is watching you from high above. perched on one of those towering mountains. It's your higher self. It's always been there with you all along. A beacon of wisdom and love. It's been there through every challenge and every triumph, offering guidance, protection, and unwavering support. You can feel its energy wrap around you like a warm embrace, inviting you to surrender to its wisdom. You begin to trust its gentle whispers, allowing it to illuminate the path. It's a sacred connection, a bond that transcends time and space. It helps you navigate the labyrinth of life with confidence and grace. This is your higher consciousness. This is your all-encompassing blanket of truth that envelopes you, bringing clarity and hope. In this moment, you realize you are never alone. You are always held, always cherished, and always guided by the love that resides within the very essence of your being. We get ready for round 3 and we open our arms fully to embracing the activation of our higher consciousness. Simply enjoy this moment before we breathe together. Here we go. In for 4, out for 4. In, out. Let the beat, let the drum charge you on this journey, out. On this final round of breathing together, breathing in a beat. In, out. Move your body if you wish. Let your chest rise as you inhale. Out. Let your body gently sink back down as you exhale. In. Out. In. Out. In. Breathe and build this rhythm together, and engaging with a higher consciousness. In, out, in, Breathe.
In, out, 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 in, out.
And take that full breath in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, and hold it up and squeeze every single muscle. Squeeze and hold. And then let go. Find your sweet spot. Find a comfortable exhale. And pause. And here's where we hold. Hold your breath. Hold this space. Feel the stillness wash over you. Dive into the depths of your soul. Surrender to this moment. And trust in infinite strength that resides within you. Count to 3. Let's breathe in together. 3, 2, 1. Full breath in. Breathe in. Now hold that inhale and squeeze the Mula Bandha. Once again, sending all that energy, all the light. Send it up. Send it outwards. Send it to wherever it needs to go. Hold. 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 And then with a sigh or a tone or an ah, simply let go. Breathe out. Let the natural rhythm of your breath gently flow. And we let ourselves just simply relax into this moment. Remember the essence of your highest self. Bright, joyful, without limits. Trust that this connection is always with you, shaping your thoughts, words, and actions. Filling yourself up with gratitude. Understand that you are exactly where you need to be. And have these last few minutes to yourself. Any thoughts that come in or out, allow them. These are important messages. Gently bring your attention back, firstly to your body, to feel the ground supporting you and the air flowing in and out, and wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Stretch if you need to. Turn your head side to side, but do so slowly and at your own pace, as there is no rush. When you do feel ready to open your eyes, do so with a breath out. And acknowledge that you are awake, you are complete, and you are enough. And often these times, the best times to note down any thoughts or ideas that came forward for you, to take note of them, to encourage you to, if you wish, to write down a few of those ideas or notes. But thank you very much for being here once again on Breathe Together Sunday, and for showing up for yourself and with SOMA Breath. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nigel. And as Nigel mentioned as well, please take your time. Take your time to come back from this journey, from this experience. And when you feel like you're back, that you've returned to us, you can use the chat as well to share with us how you feel right now, how you feel after the journey. Of course, you can also use that scale that we worked with at the start from 1 to 10, but feel free to use the chat and just share, because it's so important to be with whatever showed up, be with the ideas, the visions, the thoughts, the emotions, the feelings, the higher self, the consciousness, but at the same time also to express it so that you can actually see it as well. And maybe by expressing it as well, you allow somebody else to express their emotions, and the other person might also feel like they're not alone in the journey that they've just went through as well. So once again, Nigel, thank you so much for that. I'm just going to read out as well a couple of the comments that are floating into the chat right now. Also want to make sure as well, whoever is still with us on YouTube, we thank you all for being with us. We had over 50 people as well joining us on YouTube, and through a mini technical issue, the Zoom unfortunately wasn't able to accept more people at some stage. All of you that have joined, well done. You were able to be here with us. But then there was a moment where we unfortunately were only able to stream through YouTube. We're obviously going to make sure as well that that little technical difficulty will be resolved as soon as possible. And of course, just flagging it as well, if you're on YouTube, just share as well how you're feeling right now, how this experience, how this journey has either lifted you or brought you into a different state of awareness and consciousness. So let me just share with you, Nigel, and with everyone else here today. As Nigel beautifully mentioned, it is a SOMA Breath Sunday Breathe Together session. It's a community event, and sharing is truly caring. We have Nitya mentioned that the vibration dance already woke up all the muscles. She's been feeling quite sluggish before, so thank you so much for the movement guidance. We have Maury saying, wow, gratitude, I am enough. Thank you so much from Ra. Thank you from Lou. Yummy, thank you. Your voice is so calm, easy to relax and stay tuned to it. Paul mentions very relaxed. We've got plenty of hearts shared. Thank you so much. A 10. Thank you, Alexander. Blissful from Asha. We have Ginger. That was amazing. I am enough is the theme of the day. Gratitude, and I had a reading that confirmed I needed to listen to flutes this weekend, and here it was. There you go, Nigel. Lots of gratitude for both of us, Nigel and Piotr. We appreciate you. Thank you, Anal. I've gone from a 4 to an 8. Georgia feels calmer. Such a beautiful journey. Thank you so much. Divine timing, always gratitude. Peaceful, relaxed. Michelle says, thank you, Nigel. A feeling of complete tranquility, peace, equanimity, wholeness in self, and connection with all. Much appreciated. I feel more alert, energized, and a deeper sense of calm. Another 9 there from Yolanda. Thank you. I love it. Thank you all so much. Keep sharing as well the numbers and sharing as well how you feel in the chat. And of course, whoever would like to use this time as well to actually be unmuted and share their experience with us here with Nigel and with the community, please just use the emoji, raise your hand, and I will be unmuting your microphone so that you can also share the experience, share how you feel right now. Is there anything additional, Nigel, that you would like to, I'm just going to unmute you now, that you would like to mention?
I'm just, as always, very grateful for everyone turning up and showing up, and giving the time for themselves as well, you know, and giving back to your body, giving back to your heart. So yeah, much love and gratitude for everyone being on this call today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, the selection of tracks and your words, by all means, I will definitely do the replay of that. And the replay is going to be available as well. So you'll be able to access that. If today's journey brought you deeper, tomorrow you can definitely redo a journey. We always say no second journey is the same, right? The breath can always bring you to somewhere else, to a different state of consciousness with different feelings and emotions. And of course, Nigel is also part of the app. So Monica, if you can just type in the link to the app. If you're not a member of the app, there's no pressure here for you to join the app. You can always come back to the free community event Sunday Breathe Together sessions, but the app gives you the opportunity to have live sessions, Breathe Togethers on Mondays and Fridays, and then also a move session on Wednesday. And there's plenty of science and understanding and knowledge in the app as well. And the breathwork challenge is there, the manifestation challenge is there. And honestly, and I share this because I put this as well in the Facebook SOMA Breath group, I use the app because it's so incredible that you can actually download a track. And then when I fly and when I'm offline, when I cannot access internet, I use it in moments of turbulences to get back to myself through the breath. And SOMA Breath really helps me to feel more calmer as well. So sometimes I even do 3 different breathwork journeys as I'm flying high above the continent. But so just an idea as well. If you're thinking, should I get the app? What's the ins and outs? What are the pluses, the minuses? So, but yeah, and of course the app is something that you can use then continuously. It's a beautiful catalog of breathwork journeys, movement journeys, and science. Now, another thing as well that I'm going to mention in a second, which is super important. I'm not sure whether all of you have received emails. If you have, you should know about this special event that we're having this Thursday, the 13th of February. Keep typing into the chat. I'm still going to read your comments in a second. And whoever would like to join us as well, if they share their experience live with us, you can still just raise your hand and I will make sure as well that I'm unmuting you. But in the meantime, the 13th of February, a free community event, 10 a.m. Eastern time, which is 4 p.m. Central European time. The title of that journey, of course, we all know 14th of February is Valentine's Day, but you know what? We actually are going to bring you through a breath of desire. So on Thursday, the 13th of February, 10 a.m. Eastern time, breath of desire, a journey into sensual bliss. Rediscover the pleasure of simply being you. With our incredible friend, beautiful, amazing SOMA Breath transformational coach, mentor, Claudia Solis, that you've seen here so many times during the Sunday Breathe Together and also as the host. She will be guiding us through a breath of desire, a journey into sensual bliss. And I'm just going to read out one thing because I think this is just so powerful. Okay, do you all hear this? Okay, what to expect: delicious breathwork, euphoric music, and feelings of liberation. Okay, so if you want delicious breathwork, euphoric music, and feelings of liberation, you just have to join us on Thursday. Monica, if you can type in, probably you already did, but if you can type, of course you did. Thank you, Monica. The link to register for this event, Thursday, February 13, 10 a.m. New York time, Eastern time, hosted by Claudia Solis, well, guided by Claudia Solis. I'll be the host with Claudia. Breath of Desire, a journey into sensual bliss. And on that day as well, we're going to be announcing something incredible and very powerful, a 5-day breathwork challenge that will be, let me just make sure I have now. Okay, so this is going to be, again, super powerful. Reclaiming Power in Menopause. 5-day breathwork challenge with Claudia Solis. It's going to be an online event for women's wellness. Now, just for a moment as well, if any of you men out there are thinking, this is not for me, I truly encourage you to come and join us during this breathwork event, because the understanding of how the other sex actually goes through the hormonal changes and through menopause is just super powerful. So, and all of us have women in our life, so it's super important to be at this event, 5-day breathwork challenge event with Claudia Solis, as we're going to be going through so much information, breathworks, movements. Of course, it's Claudia. Claudia always has to do movements. Of course, it's part of her DNA, and it's truly for anyone curious about using breathwork as a tool for transformation. And in regards to this is going to be in March, but come to the Thursday live session that we have, the 13th, the Valentine's special edition, so we can share more as well about that 5-day breathwork challenge. And of course, we're going to be mentioning more at the next Sunday Breathe Together sessions. Okay, amazing. Let me just read out a couple of extra comments. Everyone's feeling a 10, nearly a 10, 10 plus. Preeti is a 10 plus. Francine is fully recharged, 10 with an exclamation mark, Nigel. Thank you. I'm so relaxed and some of my back pain calmed. Trish says, emotional release. I'm struggling with a health dip and I have always been this pillar of health. I am enough. I had a message that I am living and that I am alive. Love the drumming and I am a 9. Thank you. I feel a bit better. From 4 to 7, that is huge. Give yourself truly, cheer for yourself. Give yourself that acknowledgement that from a 4, you went to a 7. That is huge, beautiful. Thank you so much from Hella. I got very, very quiet in my mind. Anne-Marie, lovely and blissful meditation. I am enough. I am enough. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Keep repeating that to yourself in the morning, in the evening time. Write it down, put notifications in your phone like I do as well. Just, I am enough, I am enough. Just overwrite the old beliefs and the old stories. It's time to bring into our reality something so empowering. Veronica says, thank you, Alexander, wonderful, beautiful. Wow, absolutely beautiful and incredible. Thank you so much. I felt so much relaxation, swirling energy and peace. It was amazing. Thank you all so much. Just so you all know as well, we are always sharing these messages as well with the guides, with our facilitators. So it's not like your messages go, unvisited. Nigel will receive this chat afterwards as well. So he'll be able to go through all these. And exactly, Ginger says divine timing, always gratitude. Amazing. Everyone's thanking us. I don't see anyone that would like to join us here to share live with having their mics unmuted. So if I'm correct, Nigel, I'll just hand over the mic to you and then we can start closing down the session. Any final words from you to the tribe?
No, I think you have very well described everything in great detail and given me my comments back. So thanks very much. I think we have to talk a little bit about London retreat, though, don't we?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Please go ahead.
Well, yeah, if anyone is interested in becoming a level 1 instructor with SOMA Breath or starting their SOMA Breath journey as an instructor, then we are holding a live in-person instructor training or retreat in London. I forget the dates, so Piotr will be able to confirm that for me. But amazing 3 days with myself, Brooke, and Michael. You learn so much. You get daily meditations yourself, little awakening journeys, and you yourself actually benefit from it massively as well. Anything that's holding you back from becoming an amazing instructor, any limiting beliefs that you have as well, you can come in there and step into that with that little bit of fear and come out just feeling like a new person, and then spreading the message with the world of how amazing SOMA Breathwork is for everyone. But yeah, thanks again for being here, and yeah, thank you again.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Exactly. As Nigel mentioned, let me just confirm the dates with you. So we've got London. It's a 3-day instructor training retreat, instructor training in London, April 25th to the 27th of 2025. So this year. So as Nigel mentioned, you can come join Nigel, Brooke, and Michael, phenomenal beings, and you can learn and understand in depth what SOMA Breath really is, and then you can obviously facilitate yourself or just use it for your own practices. But it's always good to know. I definitely remember my SOMA Breath retreat in Ibiza and how it was life-changing for me. We also have one more spot available for the Thailand retreat, and the Thailand retreat in Thailand instructor training. I call it retreat. It's an instructor training in Thailand, in Koh Phangan, on March 9th until the 16th of this year. One final spot. So maybe this is the moment for you to make that decision. And you know what? Say to yourself, I am going, and I will be there, and I'll become an instructor. So Koh Phangan, Thailand, March 9th until the 16th. One more place available. Monica, if you can type in. She already did. Of course she did. Thank you, Monica. We appreciate you, Monica. And thank you all so much, because I've just gone through the YouTube channel as well. And I don't want to miss anyone here as well. We have plenty of thank yous there. I needed that to re-energize myself, to ignite a fire in me. Thank you. I can do anything I put my mind to. Beautiful. Daniela, breathing together live makes a difference. I'm surprised. Love the beats. Thank you again. Thank you so much for an awesome experience. Gratitude, and I am enough. Everyone, thank you so much. It was an absolute pleasure to be your host and to be here with the incredible Nigel McCullen. If you want to connect with him as well, please make sure that you'll find him on the SOMA Breath page amongst all the instructors. And of course, he will be at the London retreat, the instructor training in April. So you can, of course, meet him in person. And for now, this is all we have to share. Until next Sunday, Breathe Together. But come and join us on Thursday, the 13th of February, for that special edition, preparing ourselves for Valentine, as we're going to be deliciously breathing with Claudia Solis, reclaiming that power and having that blissful breath. Thank you so much, everyone. Many blessings your way. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Have a powerful end of if it's the end of your Sunday, and an amazing week from tomorrow on. Monica, thank you. Nigel, thank you so much, everyone. Everyone else, let's just hold on, let me just put this in gallery view so YouTube can see the impact that we're all having. There you go. Sandra, Stephen, Steffi, Toba, so beautiful to see everyone. Alexander, Hella, thank you all so much. Thank you. Until next time.